To preface this video, I want to say that I'm going to refrain from making my usual goofs or gags that I associate with Amberlynn. I feel like we've gone so far down the rabbit hole that she is in a dire stage of either changing her habits or dying. I'm going to be picking out some crucial points of her video, my weight gain, to critique and analyze why she is going so wrong. In case you don't believe my credentials are valid to critique a morbidly obese woman in Amberlynn, I'd like to share the fact that I have lost 155 pounds since January 27th of this year. Not every weight loss journey is the same, however at some point you have to look in the mirror and make the change for yourself. Let's get started.
The reason why I kept saying no is because in my head I'm like, I really need to get on track and I need to lose weight. I can't keep gaining weight, and I just don't think people understand how much I need to lose weight. I know Becky, she's never known someone my size and never got the chance to understand how important it is to not be my size. So it's definitely different for her. But then I was like, why don't I just get something that I would make at home, you know? Side of eggs, some fruit, you know, it's possible to be healthy at a restaurant. Healthy.
Amberlynn, is quite obvious to any normal human being that your size is not healthy for you. While we do live in a society that is progressively normalizing obesity, even at your size it is obvious that you are not healthy. To say that Becky does not understand how important it is for you to not be this size points to either how ignorant you two are, or how Becky truly doesn't care about your well-being. You proceed to mention how when you go to a restaurant that you should just get something that you would make at home, which I won't even go into how delusional you sound here, and get something healthy. The reason you cannot accomplish this, or when you do, you counteract that positive with a negative, i.e. binging, is because you don't have any self-control, and you have an unhealthy relationship with food.
You guys, I was just looking at my subscriber count and I'm at 80,000, so I just wanted to say thank you guys so much. I like literally never imagined this happening, so I just want to say thank you and I appreciate it. When I hit 100,000, I don't know, I might streak naked for y'all.
Amberlynn, you will not be making videos by the time that you reach 100,000 subscribers. You're in the final stage of being bedbound. Pretty soon your videos will just consist of what you can do while you're in your bed, and we are pretty damn close to that right now. Aside from the fact that probably a quarter of your subscribers are, as you would put it, haters, and are there to watch the train go off the rails, even they are beginning to get worried about your lack of ability to make a change for yourself.
I did take a picture of what I got and I'll show you guys right now. Chicken, mashed potatoes, and broccoli.
This clip goes back to what I said earlier with your unhealthy relationship with food. This meal selection is a good choice, no one is going to argue that. The problem is you are more than likely going to use this meal as an excuse to binge because you feel like you accomplished good eating, so you deserve a reward. Or the 400 calories that you consume will not satiate the hunger inside of you and you will binge. According to your total daily energy expenditure, or TDE, you at roughly 5'4", 550 pounds, would have to consume over 4,000 calories a day to maintain your weight that you're at, which really puts into perspective how much you eat to have gained 200 pounds or so in the past couple years. Eating a 400 calorie meal at your size probably does more harm than good. At the size you're at, you could eat 4 800 calorie meals a day and lose close to 2 pounds a week with almost no exercise. The path you're going down now is not the path that will lead to weight loss.
And some already cooked hard-boiled eggs.
I left this in because, come on, how fucking lazy can you be to not cook your own fucking eggs?
So something I've noticed, every time I go to the store, I've been getting really bad anxiety. And I'm like snippy and snappy and like,
oh my lord, yeah.
Then when I leave, I'm like, I feel so much better. It's so weird.
The reason that you have gained so much anxiety while going shopping is because you are finally becoming self-conscious of how people view you in public. And while some might say that I am rude for wanting people to judge her, I don't think that she will make any changes of public perception of her as not in a negative light. It does not help that you are a woman in her 20s, morbidly obese, riding around on a mobility scooter, vlogging, getting herself food. I've been the fat person at the store buying goods. I understand what it's like to think that people are seeing this fat person buy a bag of chips, oh what a fat ass. But instead of letting that hold me down, it actually made me want to lose the weight so that I could enjoy buying things without the stigma of being a fat person buying something unhealthy.
I would do one at the cemetery, but it's just like, I don't want to seem disrespectful.
I don't understand what it is about Becky and talking about death, but it is really morbid and honestly quite concerning. I feel as if there is something in Becky's past that she hasn't dealt with, which leads to this fascination or remembrance of these incidents.
Guys, Amberlynn didn't run over my foot, I'm telling you.
She most certainly did.
What? Oh.
Girl, you need to invest in a new bra. I never really noticed it until Zachary mentioned it over and over and over again, but then I began to see the same gray dungy bra in every video. Girl, please do us a favor and buy a proper fitting bra with the 10K you make a month.
Wow, I look white as ever, like a ghost.
You do not look like a ghost, Amber. You look yellow because of your lymphedema and possibly jaundice. You are not white because you are tired. You are white because you try to cover the fact that the pigmentation of your skin is no longer how it is supposed to look, and you are unwilling to go to a doctor to change this.
The fact that I go back and forth with like weight loss programs. One minute I'm like, oh, intuitive eating for the win. Next minute I'm like, oh, 1,500 calories. Yes, do it, boo-boo. And I'm just like, so back and forth with everything. And I have had my Weight Watchers subscription for months now, and I don't use it. And it's like, why am I paying for something that I don't use? So
I notice this a lot with people who try to lose weight and fail time and time again. They try and do some sort of diet or program that will magically help them lose weight. And while I have done a couple of these, keto and intermittent fasting for example, in order to truly lose weight and keep it off, you must change your lifestyle. You have to truly learn what are good calorie-filling foods that will prevent you from binging later on or constantly snacking because you are not full. This is why something like keto has success with people that use moderation, and I know you're the queen of that, because eating a high-protein, high-fat diet is more filling than eating a lot of carbs, which are less calorie-dense. It all boils down to how your body uses the energy that you put into it. The only successful way to lose weight is to eat at a calorie deficit. That is it. There are no other options. Calories in versus calories out is how you will lose weight.
So I think something I really need is a big support team. I feel like that's really important for anybody to lose weight. So I've asked Becky to try Weight Watchers with me. She's never done Weight Watchers before. So I don't think she's ever heard of it until I came around.
This part really annoys the piss out of me. It is important to have people support you in your weight loss journey. However, you have to make the decision yourself. No one else is going to lose the weight for you. I started losing weight when I moved out on my own for a job and didn't have any issues with no one being there to motivate me. You probably are not as mentally strong as I was. However, when I moved back home and my parents constantly tempted me with high caloric meals and treats, I would think of the goals that I set out for myself and whether eating this 1,200 calorie pasta feast would help me reach these goals. And 99% of the time, they would not. This is all on you, and forcing Becky to join you because you don't want to work on yourself, so you need a crutch to keep yourself going, is exactly why you will fail in a couple weeks, and will explain why you've gained even more weight and why you are transitioning to yet another fad diet.
So we're gonna sign her up for Weight Watchers tonight. Right, babe? We're signing you up for Weight Watchers tonight, right? Are you excited? She's not excited. As you guys know, Becky has gained weight, I've gained weight, and I just really want to put a halt on this. For some people, counting calories is easier, and for others, I think a point system will be easier. So for Becky, calories is really overwhelming for her. I mean, same for me. So I feel like her having a point system will make it a lot easier because she does like eating 0 point food. She loves chicken, salads, and things like that. So
This is why I hate the point systems. Food should not be categorized as points because that's not how thermodynamics in the body works. They are energy and are measured through calories. You can eat all the 0-point chicken and think that you did a good job, but you may have just ate 2,000 calories in chicken that day, and because you know nothing about nutrition, you think you did a good job, when in actuality, you are just setting yourself up for disappointment.
And I also don't need anyone to tell me that it's the end of the night, so my makeup is really bad. Like when you itch your eyes, your makeup starts to come off. Okay, I'm done rambling. I'm just gonna go now.
We are not worried about whether or not your makeup looks like shit. We are worried that you are going to continuously be so lazy that you will not take it off and will just continue to make your skin and hair look like a greasy, congealed mess.
Anyways, I'm gonna go. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
A message I would send to Amberlynn is to go to a doctor, meet with a registered dietitian, and honestly consider going to a fat camp. You are not strong enough to make healthy decisions for yourself, and if you don't change soon, we won't get to see that 100K streaking video. As a message to all my viewers, I'm not sure how many more Amberlynn videos I'm going to make because I am at the point where I can't even really joke about her anymore. I have several video ideas associated with other YouTube personalities, along with some gaming parodies that I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.